The last time the New York Jets won a Super Bowl, Richard Nixon was president. They defeated the Baltimore Colts. Yes, the Baltimore Colts. And women didn't have the right to vote. And granted, I think I made like half of that up, but one thing is true. The New York Jets, for a long time, have sucked. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They're 0-5 to start this season. As you're watching this, they played the Broncos. So maybe they have one win under their belt. Probably not. So my goal today is to take over as head coach of the New York Jets, turn this program around, and bring them back to the Super Bowl, preferably sometime in this century. Coach has got the sweater vest drip. That's crazy. I'm rocking it. Coach, you dirty dog. All right, this is head coach Rich Nixon. And if you thought that Jim Harbaugh stole signs, just wait for the scandals that Dick Nixon is going to get himself into. The anchor of this Jets team is Justin Fields. And it's tough. As much as I've always liked Justin Fields, a 26-year-old normal dev quarterback is about as bad as it gets in franchise mode. Now, the good thing about Justin Fields, he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the game. That's really exciting. But his accuracies aren't great, and unless he gets star dev like this year, he's never going to develop into the player we want him to develop into. So I'm giving Justin Fields 1 year to figure it out, and then we're going to look elsewhere for a quarterback. Sorry, Justin Fields. I love you, but it's ugly out here. Tyrod Taylor's the backup. Tyrod Taylor's 36. So, yeah. Certainly not all bad, though. I mean, we got one of the best young wide receivers in the entire league, Garrett Wilson. Great speed, 87 overall. He's already a superstar. We put on a good passing playbook, put Garrett Wilson at slot wide receiver. He's X Factor in a year. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but the O-line is actually really nice. We got Fashanu, who's a superstar, Elijah Vera Tucker, got Titman, we got Membu. Like, this is a good O-line. The other crazy thing, too, is, like, on paper, the defense is actually really good. You've got two of the best young defensive players in football, Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner. Now, I'll be honest, I think both these guys are kind of having down years in real life, but this is Madden, baby. They're still both superstar X Factor with crazy good stats. Not only that, but Sauce Gardner is 6'3". He's an absolute unit. On top of that, we got Harrison Phillips, Will McDonald, Jermaine Johnson, like just solid role players. I do think a point of emphasis for this team is going to be linebackers, because Quincy Williams, as much as I like him, 29 years old, he's only star. I think a really good Mike linebacker is going to be important for this team. I think eventually a better edge rusher to pair with Quinnen Williams. And then offensively, the question is just like, is Justin Fields going to have a really good season, get started ever? Is Justin Fields going to fall off a cliff and we got to go find a new quarterback? That's the question. First thing I'm doing, moving Garrett Wilson to slot wide receiver. And yes, we're off to a pretty grim start. 0-5. I certainly don't think we're making the playoffs this season, but hey, what we can do is potentially get ourselves our first win ever. As you're watching this video, the Jets have already played the Broncos in real life, but I still want to, rewrite history just in case they lost it. I'm going to rock the rivalry jerseys because the rivalry jerseys are honestly sick. I do think the Jets have some of the worst rivalry jerseys. They're still really cool. This is at Broncos Stadium, and the Broncos just beat the Philadelphia Eagles. I feel like this is going to be a really tough matchup. All right, our first moment, the Broncos have marched into the red zone, and J.K. Dobbins is going to get a speed burst. Sauce Gardner takes him down. Last line of defense over there, though. Yo, this is, I don't know how to say his name, Francis Mauigoa. This is a rookie right here, and there's a dot, dude. I'm telling you, this is going to be a tough game. Denver's got 7, but hey, we've got ourselves a red zone alert. We marched ourselves into the red zone. Dude, I kind of want to go, well, shoot. The other thing, Justin Fields is pretty fast. As much as I can go to Garrett Wilson, and I will take it to Garrett Wilson. Dude, I was going to say, I could scramble. It's kind of exciting to have a 92 speed quarterback. Like, I got to see how things play out. I'm not going to pigeonhole myself to Justin Fields, but I would love it if he worked out. Because I really want a 92 speed. I want a 92 speed quarterback. I'm on the rook. Francis Mauigoa. Oh, and he breaks a tackle. And another. I'm calling him Francis Mauigoa. This kid is a rookie. Dude. The Broncos are roided out. They're breaking everything right now. Scaring me. All right, I'm nervous of the run game right now, so we're going to blitz. Uh-oh. Bad timing, as they say. Dude, what are we doing? This is Jets football. I tell you that. Coach said big field goal, and I think that's really funny. I'm very obviously going to go for this. Denver's going with some press coverage. Garrett Wilson once again. What a ball, Justin Fields. That's just two Ohio State guys. That's just two Ohio State guys hooking up for a nice little, well, Well, they're not hooking up. Not like that. It's not gay if you got pads on. That's what they say. That's what they say. First and goal. Garrett Fraudulent Wilson is not open. Brees Fraudulent Hall is! Riley Moss literally sat there and watched that ball hit Brees Hall's hands. You are not putting on for white corners everywhere. Dude, it's 14-14. This is such a high-scoring game. Got ourselves a 2-minute drill. Why not? All right, a little pass rush, a little patience. Josh Reynolds, former Detroit Lion. And here we go, 2nd and 4. I'm going to go a little play-action crossers here. Usually a fun play. And it is. We're going to find Taylor. That's our rookie tight end. I think it's Mason Taylor is his name. Brees Hall, Garrett Wilson, Josh Reynolds. Number 82, Smith. And I think we're going to use that 92 speed. And we don't scramble. Or sorry, we don't slide is what I'm looking for. Look at Dick Nixon. Dick Nixon has been sneaking recording devices into Sean Payton's locker room, learning every single Denver Broncos play, and still, it's 14-14. We're still struggling for this W. Brees the Beast is going to give us some. We have no timeouts. We have no timeouts. All right, New York, get up to the line. Garrett, you want to get open? Maybe. I'm going to scramble out right. What a play, Justin Fields. And he's going to get out of bounds. That used a lot of clock, but we did get out of bounds to stop it and got 8 yards. I'm coming out in the same formation. This is a little greedy, but I just feel like someone's going to be there. Justin, Bustin. He's going to get rid of it. 3rd and 2. We can go one more shot at the end zone because we've got big balls. We're not like those other teams that would kick this field goal. That's just not us. All right, we're looking for something easy and obvious, and if it's not there, we just get rid of the football like a Garrett Wilson over the middle. Like a Garrett Wilson over the middle! Dude, 21-14? This was not on my bingo sheet. Oh my goodness, another moment. We're playing perfect football right now. Let's stay with it. Tell me Garrett Wilson wants to get open again. Maybe not, but Justin. Oh no. Big juke! Busted Fields! Get in there! Oh my God, the juke in the backfield, Justin Fields. Garrett Wilson did the salute. So does Justin Fields. The salute feels right in these rivalry uniforms because they look very military to me. It's 21-28 in the Broncos. You got Will Lutz out here for the onside kick. We can recover this, get our first win of the season. Oh my God, let's go. Alan Lazard, I knew you were good for something. Alan Lazard just fumbled the... Alan! You washed fraud. We never should have let Aaron Rodgers convince you to come here. Oh my God, wait a minute. This game is not over. Oh, get deep. What are we running? Go deep. Francis, get back there, kid. Oh, Francis! The rookie's got a pick. It was all calculated. We just wanted an interception for the rookie. Look at Dick Nixon. Okay, Dick Nixon. Bo Nix, Sean Payton, they are in piss. They can't believe. He's coming over here to shake my hand. He said, it's almost like you knew all our plays. It's almost like you were wiretapping us. I don't know if any of you get that reference. It doesn't really matter. That was a hell of a game. You know, Bo Nix played a good game too. But 2 interceptions. That crucial one right there. Justin Fields, 17 for 22, 190, 3 touchdowns. Now, granted, this wouldn't exactly be fun if I played every game because I could just cheese us straight to the Super Bowl. So we gotta hope that Justin Fields can maintain this throughout the rest of the season. Now, to put Justin Fields in the best position to do that, I gotta get off Jets playbook. This playbook is literally horrible. I'm gonna switch us to one of the most goated playbooks, Los Angeles Rams, which is gonna give Garrett Wilson so many reps. The problem with this playbook is it requires an accurate playmaker quarterback. I don't know that Justin Fields can thrive in this playbook, but we're still going to try it. It is a zone run West Coast scheme, which is the same scheme that Aaron Glenn already runs for the Jets, so we don't have to change our scheme. Jets are 1-5. Wish us luck. For the rest of the 2025 season, that win against Denver really propelled the Jets to some great success. They would end the season with an 8-9 record, so they didn't make the playoffs, but they certainly turned things around. Justin Fields quickly adapted to the Rams playbook. Garrett Wilson was more than happy to get a ton of targets. And the 2025 Super Bowl would be an absolute slug out between the Buffalo Bills and the Eagles. But in the end, the Bills would win 41-35 with Taron Johnson as Super Bowl MVP. Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford would win NFL MVP, and Garrett Wilson would win Offensive Player of the Year. Dude, this is the craziest season. So we got to 8-9. Matthew Stafford just won league MVP and then retired. I don't know that I've ever seen this. This dude just won league MVP and said, you know what? I'm a family man now. I've got a Super Bowl ring. I've got an MVP. I've done everything I can do. See ya. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I thought Justin Fields was going to mega struggle with this. He didn't at all. 3,600 yards, 29-7. I thought he'd have way more interceptions. He was super good in this offense. Shockingly good in this offense. And on top of that, he's still Justin Fields, so when he decides to take off, he can, which is not really something that Matthew Stafford does, you know, anymore. 430 yards, 6 touchdowns on the ground. Breece Hall put in 1,106. And Garrett Wilson won Offensive Player of the Year. You know, his yards are really good. They're not anything crazy, but it was the 22 touchdowns that absolutely did it. Now, granted, almost nobody else on this team got in the end zone, which I think is really funny. Josh Reynolds, 700 yards and no touchdowns. Arian Smith got 2. Mason Taylor got 0. Very one-dimensional offense, literally just feeding the ball to Garrett Wilson, but it's kind of exactly what I wanted. Now, taking a look around the entire league, Puka had 1,700, but only 11 touchdowns. Jamar Chase and Garrett Wilson. There's your top 3 receivers. Top 3 rushers, Bijan Robinson, Derrick Henry, and Kenneth Walker. No surprises there. Top 5 passers are the usual suspects, too. Mahomes, Herbert, Josh Allen, Jordan Love, and Dak Prescott. Drake May, Baker Mayfield, Trevor Lawrence, close behind. The only big outlier is the fact that Max Crosby had 25 sacks, and no one's even close. No one's even close. Quinnen Williams got us 13.5, which isn't anything crazy, to be honest. We definitely need a dominant edge rusher. I think that's what it's going to separate us from the really good teams. Hey, the rookie, though, Francisco Maugoa. 110 tackles, 7 TFLs, a sack, 2 interceptions. It's a pretty good rookie year. He even blocked a kick. So that's fun. Round 1, pick 15 in the 2026 NFL Draft. Free agency was a wash. We weren't able to pick up anybody, but there really wasn't much available. I'm focusing everything right now on this draft. Really glad that we scouted this kid, Robbie Williams. He, on paper, looks like an incredible quarterback, but his talent is round 3, 4. So I'm good to pass on that. Now, one big thing I've been saying I want is an edge rusher. Rafael Mendoza is a kind of a weird build. He's 6'1", 255, which is like, I guess it's kind of like an Aaron Donald build. What he is, though, is elite acceleration, good speed, solid strength, and great in every other physical. His finesse moves are high, and we know he's pretty fast. I think I got to take a shot on an edge rusher. I got to pair somebody with Quinnen Williams. He's number 23 in true value. He's rated a B pick, and he is, oh, he's actually really good. 82 strength, speed, and jumping with 90 acceleration. That guy's a stud. Next up is our 2nd round pick. I don't know if you guys played Madden 26, but tight ends are so juiced. Like, they juice every tight end like this. You never need a tight end because they're just going to hand you Shane Henry in, like, the 3rd round. Speed, jumping, change of direction, agility. This guy's a freak. He's also 6'6" out of Auburn. He's got to be hidden dev. Shane Henry, 19th in true value. That's our 2nd round pick. And it's a 6'6", 88 speed, hidden dev tight end. Got a generational tight end in the 2nd round. I'll take it. 3rd round pick. Is that Caleb Williams? This is 5'8", ethnically ambiguous Caleb Williams. He doesn't play for the Chicago Bears, and he does paint his nails. I got no issue with that, bro. I got no issue with a little gripper with a little paint on it, bro. What are you guys scared of being a little feminine, bro? My girl smacks my ass and I moan. Tell you what, I'm drafting him, though, because elite excel, great speed. I'd love to add a good wide receiver. Garrett Wilson's our only good wide receiver right now. I will say, yeah, I was just about to say this is what you call a trap wide receiver in these games, because they have all the good speed. They make you think that you should take that. I almost knew for a fact it was going to be a whiff, and I still took it. He's also out of USC. Caleb Williams out of USC. What are the odds? Also, my game is just glitching out big time because, let's just be honest, EA fucking sucks at making these games. Like, this, it's just a pile of shit. All right, let me get a little draft recap. I know Caleb Williams was a bust. Don't tell me. Damn. Hey, Rafael Mendoza, 76 overall. Straight into Shane Henry. So 2 straight 76 overalls in essential positions. That's awesome. I whiffed on Caleb Williams. CPU got me a 71 overall D tackle hidden dev. A Stanford D tackle hidden dev in the 5th round. That's a baller pick, CPU. Let's take a look at the whole draft class. See just how strong this puppy was. Ooh, okay, so there were two big boys, nothing crazy. Sean Farrell, an 82 left guard, and Drew Sheets, an 81 overall right edge rusher. A lot of good edge rushers in this class, actually. I'm not used to this. Drew Sheets, Oscar Clifford, Noah McDonald, all these guys are beasts. But those guys were all really high picks, so we didn't actually have an opportunity to get any of them. We got the best case scenario for our pick. Lineup is looking really, really good, gentlemen. This is only year 2. Justin Fields got that star dev. I gave him 1 year to do it. He knocked it out of the park. That's huge. Shane Henry, gotta be the starting tight end. Now, Los Angeles Rams playbook is not very friendly to tight ends. Shane Henry looks really good. 88 speed, 81 catching, 88 acceleration. All of his route running suck, but it's easy to level those up. You can't level up somebody's speed. Hardly. Over the course of a 10-year career, you might get +2 speed. That's like maximum. I think with Shane Henry, we've got to see his development. If he's a superstar or superstar X Factor, I might have to switch the playbook to like Kansas City Chiefs so that we get our tight end involved, because we'd be wasting this kid's talent. Potentially also, we could trade him away if he was a superstar or an X Factor. But for now, he's just going to be our starting tight end. Super happy for Justin Fields, who now has star development. There's a chance he can get superstar, but at least for now, he's not dead weight with normal dev, and he is still the second fastest quarterback in the game, just behind Lamar Jackson. And Mr. Offensive Player of the Year himself, Garrett Wilson, superstar X Factor at 26 years old. I'm going to give him double me, route tech, evasive. I'm giving him bruiser, fuck it. Bro, Garrett Wilson with powerful truck animations? If they're going to let me put it on him, I'm doing it. Offensive line is probably an 82 overall. And what do you know? Francisco got star dev as well. I mean, defense looks good. Offense looks good. I think things are looking nice for this Jets lineup. Our first game of the season comes in Miami against the Dolphins, who have Tua, Tyreek Hill, and Minka Fitzpatrick. Tyreek is back from injury, and he is still a Miami Dolphin. Is that going to happen in real life? I don't know. I'm going to rock the 1960s unis. Hey, these are the uniforms the last time the Jets won a Super Bowl. And I'm going to put the Dolphins in their rivalry jerseys. Dude, the rivalry jerseys are so cool. It genuinely makes me mad that they only did that for like 6 teams. Maybe 8 teams. Bro, like a Detroit... I just wish the NFL did more alternate uniforms. I feel like there's so much potential for some beautiful things. But for now, I got to bring this Jets team to Super Bowl. We're in Hard Rock Stadium for the first game of the 2026 season. Let's kick it off strong. 0-0, my first moment in the second quarter. Justin Fields, can you pass the football, kid? We got an X Factor Garrett Wilson right now. I'm going to give him that speed out. The most lethal route, especially against man. And he's Offensive Player of the Year for a reason. He barely got that thing in. Minka was coming in hot. Oh, and a 2-minute drill back-to-back. The back-to-back sauce. What about our rookie tight end, Shane Henry? What about Breece Hall? Got a lot of weapons over here. We only have 1 timeout, though. So you got to be smart with this football. Justin never slides. Fields. Let's go. No huddle. A little tempo. A little tempo. All right, if I can find Shane Henry in the middle of this field... Over the top, maybe. That's risky. Shane, you're a rookie. Go up. Did he catch that football? The rookie Shane Henry. The 6'6" rookie might have just had catch of the year potential on this thing. Hey, that's why we drafted him. At 6'6", he's a monster. How did he come down with this? That doesn't even make any sense, bro. The Dolphins are in piss, understandably. I've got Garrett Wilson in the backfield. Tell me that's not a beautiful look. Breece Hall to the right, Garrett Wilson to the left, and Justin Fields, one of the fastest quarterbacks. If you don't get some yards out of this, you're just a bum. 2nd and 3. Oh, shoot. I forgot about the clock. I was glazing. Dude, I was literally glazing Shane Henry so hard that I forgot about the clock. We got 15 seconds. Let's settle down, make a super smart play. Settle down and make a super smart play. I could go for it, but let's just stop this clock. 3rd and 3. We're doing just fine. All right, I can't throw this football unless it's a touchdown. We can always settle for the field goal. But Garrett Wilson, right down the seam. Garrett, are you in? Oh, he just barely broke the plane. Garrett Wilson, 14-0. 14-2, there was a safety. Miami scored another 7. Whoa. Miami, 9 straight unanswered. Now they're bringing me in to make a stop. We got Javian Sherwood and Francisco Malgoa on the interior linebackers. That truly is... Oh, no, Devon Achane. Good hit. That truly is a weak point on this defense. I got to get myself like a true middle linebacker. Sherwood, Quincy Williams, and Francisco. I just don't know that they're cutting it for this Jets team. But everybody's covered right now. Tua's got nowhere to go. All right, 206. Let's send some heat. I'm going to send some heat. I'm sending all the linebackers except for Sherwood. 2nd and 10. Miami's got to pass. Hey, it paid off! Francisco, the rookie. Dude, I really like him. If we can develop him well, if he can keep, like, getting his overall up, I may not have to draft another linebacker. Or free agency, another linebacker. Gotta remember, you know, there's so many ways to acquire players. Free agency, trades, and the draft. But you are completely bagged, and he's gonna take a shot. Oh my God. Tyreek Hill just lost me. We didn't animate, we didn't even jump. Tyreek Hill just dunked on us to make this game 14-17. Oh my goodness. That was bad defense, man. I should have been in a better spot, but I tell you what, I don't know who on Miami is going to be able to stop Garrett Wilson right now. I just don't think they have anybody who can. There's Breece Hall underneath, nice and easy, and we can just kind of take this one out of bounds. We do have 3 timeouts, though, so we don't have to play super slow. Tyreek Hill just made an unbelievable catch. All right, I really do want to use Shane Henry, though. Garrett Wilson. Man coverage, Garrett Wilson on the dig, and he's got some room. We're going to go with a spin just for fun. Remember, Garrett Wilson's got evasive, so he's got better spins and jukes, and then he also has bruiser, so better trucks and stiff arms. Garrett Wilson does every skill move at a high level right now. 1st and 10, 40 seconds. That's man coverage. No. The offensive line kind of fell apart in the middle right there. Fields gets sacked, and it's 2nd and 18. We had to burn a timeout right there. There's Breece Hall right in the middle of the field. That's an easy play, a big juke. 3rd and 5, 30 seconds. We can still tie it up. We can still tie it up if we don't convert this, but I want to convert this and call a timeout. That's best case scenario. What do we got? What do we got? I'm going Breece. I might have had Garrett. But hey, that's the 1st down. That's a timeout. Another crucial last-second touchdown potential here. What can we do? What can we do? 14-17, 18 seconds. Dude, every game's coming down to it right now. Justin Fields, up the middle, doesn't slide, it's a myth. Timeout, 12 seconds. No timeouts left, 12 seconds. 2nd and inches, they're playing up close. That's a mistake. They're playing up real close. I think this is single coverage. I think Garrett Wilson's just gonna burn him. 2nd and inches, Garrett Wilson, too easy. It's too easy. You can't give the offensive player of the year that much room. And with 3 seconds left, it's literally just like the Denver game. We can close this out. I'm dropping back with Francisco. Tua, this is linebacker POV. This is the POV of a Hail Mary. This is POV of CTE. Tua looked like he was literally... Tua looked like he was about to scramble on that play. He heaves it up. The Jets hang on. We start out the 2026 season 1-0. I like it. I like it. Great game. Honestly, a great game, dude. Justin Fields plays really well. I just thought that his accuracies were really going to hold him back, but dude, he's consistently hitting tough passes. He's scrambling really well. This Jets team is kind of nice. The 2026 season was off to a hot start, 1-0. And in classic New York Jets fashion, we didn't live up to the hype. I was buzzing after that first win, but the Jets would end the 2026 season with a 6-11 record. Backtracking from our success last season and finishing at the bottom of the AFC East. The 2026 Super Bowl was a crazy one. It was Raiders versus Giants, where the Giants would win 38-17 and Wan'Dale Robinson would win Super Bowl MVP. The league's MVP would go to Patrick Mahomes, and the Jets were back to square one. Kind of a crazy season. Giants, Raiders, Super Bowl, Wan'Dale Robinson MVP. Even weirder, though, is the fact that we just backtracked. I felt like our team got so much better, and we go 6-11, and we started out with a win. Like, we had more wins last season, and we started 0-5. Sometimes it just happens, but let's take a look at the stats and see if we can kind of diagnose this. Justin Fields, oh, that's part of it. So Justin Fields has way more yards. He has 8 more interceptions than he had last season. 8 more interceptions. So a full season in that playbook didn't do Justin Fields justice. This is a tough year for him. Breece Hall still had a very good season, so that's good to see. Garrett Wilson still had a very good season, so that's good. Aaron Smith had 1,000 yards and 5, so spread the ball a little bit better. Shane Henry, 500 yards, 5 touchdowns, and he's only star dev. I think we can just continue to use Shane Henry as is. He's not superstar X Factor, so no need to reinvent the wheel there. Defensively, Sherwood, 153. Like, Jamie and Sherwood having this many tackles, this should be going to a better player. Francisco, dude, this guy is going to progress really well. 4.5 sacks, 2 interceptions. 3 passes deflected, 133 tackles. I really am liking him. Sauce Gardner, really not putting up impressive seasons. I mean, if you defend a player really well, they don't get thrown to, so it's kind of the Jarrell Revis effect, right? But an interception on the season, a TFL, and 6 passes deflected isn't anything. It's not anything to write home about, I'll just be honest. And we're still kind of struggling to get to the quarterback. Quinn Williams has 13. Our rookie, Rafael Mendoza, went for 7, so that's good to see. Any outliers around the league? Chop Robinson was top 5. Jordan Addison, slow driver Jordan Addison, led the league in receiving yards. He had 1 more yard than Jamar Chase. I just know they're beefing about that. I know they're talking shit about that. Amon-Ra St. Brown with 19 touchdowns. Kenneth Walker, Ashton Jeanty, and Bijan, top 3. And Joe Burrow almost hit 5,000 yards. JT McCarthy snuck his way into top 5. We ended up having a solid free agency, picking up Deonte Banks, 82 overall, 26 years old, and Chris Boswell. Love Chris Boswell. That leads us to the NFL draft, where we have round 1, pick 7. This is actually really nice because our team has a ton of good star players, right? I think we had a fluke season, which does land us a really good draft pick. Tons of good quarterbacks in here, but all of them are below talent, and I don't really need a quarterback anyway. Here's honestly an incredible left tackle. I just don't think that's what I need here. Same with corner, Rakeem Thomas. This guy looks super good. I just don't really need a corner. I may have to trade this pick away. I actually do have an idea here. So Justin Fields has been throwing to Garrett Wilson at wide receiver. But take a look at Matthew Lewis. Great speed, elite change of direction and agility, great acceleration. Last time I took a wide receiver, I whiffed. I want to give Justin Fields a second weapon. I want to get his interception numbers down. I want to put him in the best position. I'm going Matthew Lewis, who's not great in true value, and he's normal dev. Dude, this kid's a monster. It's a 6-foot deep threat first-round wide receiver with 95 speed and 93 acceleration. He's normal dev. What? That's a round 1, pick 7. That's a huge whiff. That hurts. At the top of the second round, I have found a spectacular will linebacker, though, and I've been talking a lot about my linebackers, so it's time that I stop neglecting it. Elite speed and acceleration. I don't actually even care if this guy's normal dev. He's going to be incredible. Number 100 in true value. He's also normal. How is this guy normal dev? That is generational speed and acceleration on a linebacker. Whatever. I'm whiffing, dude. I am actually whiffing, and I'm tilted because of it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I just double-picked will linebackers. This one is 3 inches taller, a little bit slower, but hidden dev. Blaine Smith. Negative drip, by the way, Blaine. I don't know who told you to wear that to getting drafted, but... All right, a little draft recap. So Matthew Lewis, the wide receiver, 76 overall. Kind of shocked that he wasn't hidden dev. 72, 71. This may go down as one of my worst drafts. This was a very bad draft for me. Let's hope it wasn't a strong class. Oh my God. Okay, USC run support safeties. There's like a clear bug in the game, but honestly, I should just start looking for safeties that are out of USC, and I can guarantee an 80+ overall. This guy's out of Missouri, though. I've never seen that before. Glenn Adams, the Mike linebacker's an 82. I'm so mad at myself, man. This guy was sitting in front of me, and I took a 71 overall. This is such a disparity in my picks. Oh, so many monsters. So many monsters in this class. I gotta find a way to win with the guys that I got, you know? I can't be looking in the past, but that hurts to see. The Chargers want to give me Drew Sanders straight up for Jermaine Johnson. I actually want this, because I need a Mike more than I need a right edge rusher. I actually don't even need a right edge rusher. That's a spectacular... Drew Sanders is 3 years younger. Chargers just handed me a fleece on a platter. Yeah, I'll take that. So even though Matthew Lewis isn't hidden dev, I mean, we could still go to him a lot. He's still a super good wide receiver. This is a very high overall rookie with good size and great speed. Like, he'll still be a weapon. And here's the team headed into 2027. Very shallow at the left guard position, so I got to shore that up. Outside of that, though, we're still looking good. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This D tackle that the CPU drafted out of Stanford is a super... Just let the CPU draft for me. I just whiffed 3 of my first-round picks. The CPU got Evan McCann, X-Factor D tackle. I can't even believe that. I've never seen an X Factor that late in my entire life. Did he progress ever? No, he literally was an X Factor. He never... That's crazy. We got the craziest 1-2 D tackle punch in the league. Plus Mendoza's a superstar. Sauce did regress, though. Got Drew Sanders now. Wow. All right, it's week 12, and we're 6-5 on the season, which isn't great, but we're over 500. It's the battle for New York, and we're hosting the Giants. This is a pretty darn big game. I feel like we got to lock in and go win this one. This is against the Super Bowl champion New York Giants, who are now 5-5, by the way. They just literally won a miracle Super Bowl, and now they suck again, I guess. At home, baby, at MetLife Stadium. Garrett Wilson is still my guy. Shane Henry at tight end, and our new rookie, Matthew Lewis, is double covered, but I was just talking about him. I needed to get him the football, and we're able to. That puts us nice and neatly into the red zone here. There's Matthew Lewis on an island on the left side. I don't want to predetermine anything. Let's just take a look at how these routes develop. And uh-oh, sexy Dexy. Justin Fields, why don't we just get rid of this football? Garrett Wilson in the backfield. I love these. This is why Rams playbook is so fun, because you can get your wide receiver in the backfield so often. It's just a beautiful way to play. Oh my God, nobody's on Shane Henry. And I mean nobody. Let's get the first touchdown of the game here, New York. Why not? Why not? Because why not? All right, what do we got? Big blitz. Still Justin Fields? Justin Fields, can I help you? Getting sacked, that was a money ball. It's 4th and 17, and I should be kicking this, but I just can't bring myself to. I legitimately can't bring myself to kick this football. So I'm not going to. I'm going to go up to my 6'6" Shane Henry. And I deserve that. And I deserve that. And I deserve that. You guys want to watch a guy kick field goals? I know you don't want to watch me do that. You should have watched my videos in high school if you wanted to see that. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to throw a bomb. Kind of want to find Matthew Lewis if he's over there. He sort of was. Oh, Looper. Dude, I forgot how good. I forget how good Giants defense is. Giants defense is scary good. Let's see if I can't find Matthew Lewis on this one. 2nd and 18. Justin Fields, so much room. And he doesn't fumble. I respect Justin Fields. He's a true glorified running back. He's got the ball security of a running back. I haven't seen him fumble yet. Where's the rook? Where's the rook? I love getting the rookies involved. Whoa! This Giants defense is no joke, bro. I'm telling you, this Giants defense is kind of nice. All right, I'm giving Matthew Lewis the glitchy. I'm giving him the glitchy route. And if this is man coverage, he's going to be open. We're giving the rookie that little speed out. There he is. I'm telling you, man, that thing. Oh, rookie, you're getting benched for that. Rookie, you're getting benched for that. He didn't keep his feet in. Justin, I won't lie, that wasn't the greatest ball of all time, but we're going to give him another shot. There you go, Matthew. I'm telling you, bro, it doesn't matter. Like, CPU can be on all Madden. They just can't guard that route. Which is also why, like, I can't play every game every season because I just win the Super Bowl out the gates. We gotta build a team that can win in sim. Not just cheese the quarterback. Not just cheese the CPU every game, you know? 3rd and 2, we're going play action. Up by 7, do they bite? Not really. Justin Fields. Oh, what am I doing? Rookie, get a tackle. Oh my God, what am I doing? That was actually Justin Fields Simulator. It's nothing if not realistic. You can imagine how cool that would have been if I had got it though, right? All right. Now let's play a little defense. I don't get to play enough defense with this team. Williams, we got Sherwood in the middle. Nobody's home. Nice tackle, Andre Cisco. Jackson Dart, you got that dog in you? All right, Sherwood. Let's throw it up, baby. Oh! No, Tyrone. Tyrone Tracy, 4 rushes, 28 yards. Tough. 1st and 10. Not Cam Scadaboo. Don't give the ball to Cam Scadaboo. That's my GOAT. I don't want to have to tackle him. Shit. I have to tackle my GOAT. Oh! I'm sorry, Cam. I'm sorry, Scadaboo. I love that guy. Had to get laid out. That was laid out by Rafael Mendoza. 2nd and 8. Big play. Sending a big blitz, too. Sherwood. Oh, Dart! Jackson Dart overthrows it. He just sold the game. He really just sold it. 1st and 10. All right. Opportunity to put this game away here for the Jets. And I'm going to find Big Shane Taylor staying in bounds. Taking some. You are not Brian Dable. That ain't no Brian. Brian Dable get fired? Wait a minute. So the Giants won a Super Bowl and then fired their coach? Or did you fire him early? I don't know. But they just went to the Giants coach, and that is not who I expected to see. Garrett Wilson, a money route. The rookie with a downfield block. I'm not giving up on this play, bro. I'm not giving up on this play because I think it's money. Oh, my goodness. I should have given up on that play a long time ago. It's not money. I don't know what made me think that. 2nd and 20. What do we got? Whoa. Dude, what's the blocking up front? Like, what are we even going for up there sometimes? Hard to understand when I'm running backwards, too. You know, I should be chewing this clock out, making this game very manageable. All right, Garrett, just give us a few back, yeah? Garrett gives us a few back. We'll be able to kind of like, you know, maybe coffin punt this thing. Boswell is our punter. I repeat, Boswell is our punter. Maybe Chris Boswell's a good punter. For all I know, no, he's dog shit. Wait a minute. Chris Boswell, let it roll. Almost inside the 10. Chris Boswell, that ain't bad, buddy. That ain't bad at all. 14-7. Everything in my power to choke this game right now, but you know what? It ain't over. It ain't over. Look at that. Look at that X Factor D-line. So many monsters. Get him down inbounds. Beautiful. Beautiful. They got no timeouts. Jackson Dart going for the spike. I gotta dive under it and intercept it. Here we go. 3rd and 10. Big stop. Oh, no. Nice play. Theo Johnson. Hey, they need 7, though. This is going to be really hard. I feel like they spiked this again. Probably. Yeah, they do. Jackson Dart did not have that dog in him. Not my cleanest game. In fact, my least clean game in a long, long time. But the New York Giants couldn't get it done anyway. That's the Super Bowl champs. They just won the Super Bowl. Justin Fields and the Jets are 7-5, our best record at this point in a long time. The rest of the season would go great for the Jets, earning them an 11-6 record and their first playoff game. Unfortunately, we run into the Raiders in the first round and lose 31-23. And the 2027 Super Bowl would be a Patriots-Eagles rematch, but this time, the Patriots would take the W. An auto-generated Mike linebacker Niles Pearson would win Super Bowl MVP. Garrett Wilson would win his 2nd Offensive Player of the Year award, and Josh Allen would win NFL MVP. Really good season here. The big difference, the only difference really, Justin Fields stopped throwing interceptions. This is why we are winning more games than we're losing. I know it sounds really simple, but like, we're 6-11 last season. He had the same amount of yards, but he had 15 interceptions. Now he has 4. This is a huge improvement for Justin Fields. Breece Hall, very similar season to last season. I think a big part of it is he keeps going to Garrett Wilson, and he does have better weapons now. Shane Henry is developing. Matthew Lewis is a very good wide receiver. Arian Smith's up to an 80 overall. So he's got good options. Also defensively, we are getting a lot better. Quinnen Williams, 14.5 sacks. Will McDonald almost had 10. Evan McCann almost had 10. Mendoza had 6.5. Sauce Gardner had 4 interceptions. This was just a really good season for us. Trevin Wallace of the Panthers had 193 tackles on the season, which is a stat that I have never seen in my life. That's actually insane. Wait a minute. This dude was getting 15 sacks a game? Maybe more like 11 or 12, but good Lord. I've never seen that number that high. Drew Sheets, with that ugly-ass face scan that they keep in this game, has 23 sacks. I hate looking at that stupid-ass face. Derek Stingley, 8 interceptions. Damn, Joe Burrow went over 5,000. Saquon, his old-ass age, still went for 1,515. And Garrett Wilson led the league in touchdowns and yards. Parker Washington had 1,521. Just so you know how absolutely busted Rams playbook is. Just so you know. This free agency is really important. I gotta get myself a guard. Anything else would just be icing on the cake. Holy shit. I've never seen this before. Look at this. This is an X Factor free safety out of Rhode Island. Jimmy Rivera. He has no interest in our team, but I'm wondering if a gigantic nuclear Myles Garrett-sized bag would change his mind. Dude, he's an X Factor. He's 25. It doesn't even matter who I have at free safety. That would be an insane pickup. I'm going to go for Rasheed Walker at left tackle. I could just move him to guard. He's already interested in the program, so this shouldn't be a difficult signing. He is a little more expensive than a guard, though, so that's unfortunate. Jimmy Rivera went to Dallas. That's such a bummer. That would have been a sick signing. We did get Rasheed Walker, though. For this NFL draft, I'm literally tempted to go find a USC strong safety. Ted Goldberg, round 1, strong safety, run support, USC. You want to bet your ass this kid is an 84 overall or better? Oh my, I'm taking him. Ted Goldberg, is he Jewish? He's ranked number 1. This is so dumb. Like, it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. But it's also so dumb. This is the free... Oh, he's kind of slow. 85 speed? Okay, maybe they baited me a little bit. 85 speed, 93 excel. He's number 1 in True Value, which, like, that required no effort on my part, and I just drafted an 84 overall or better. And hey, I wanted Jimmy Rivera, who was basically the same player, right? So I'm simming to the end. The CPU can do the rest of it. Oh my God, he's an 85 overall. And my CPU got me a 75 right guard in the 7th round, and everything else was a whiff. Bro, if you could find a hidden dev right CPU undefeated, man. Dude, an actual monkey could have drafted Jewish run support safety Ted Goldberg. Round 1, pick 20. This guy is an 85 overall. All you have to do is find strong safety USC. And they just hand these guys, like, I don't know what the deal is, but okay. It's gonna be a stud, though. Gonna be a beast. Ted Goldberg, the best player in the class, 85 overall. Next best was Sergio Searcy. Really good running back. Don't see those often. A left tackle, a corner, and a wide receiver are the only 80 overalls or better. Anthony Diaz as well. It's a relatively strong class, but like every class just seems to have one of these guys, which is kind of unfair, but I'll take it. Also, very important to note, we are very low on salary cap, so we're going to kind of have to make a push coming up here. Before this season starts, I'm going to make a big move. So our team is looking really solid. But I have failed to draft a great wide receiver for Justin Fields. Like, I've whiffed twice. These guys are okay, but we're in a position where we can make a serious push, where we could go all the way, hopefully, to the Super Bowl this season. I got to get Justin Fields one more really big weapon. I got to say, we've done an amazing job on defense. Cisco is up to a superstar. Goldberg is an X factor, which absolutely nobody is shocked by. These USC run support safeties are so dumb. He is low-key very slow, though. He's 85 speed, but it's another X factor on defense. The reason they're such high overall, by the way, is just because of the hit power. They all have 99 hit power, which makes their overall higher than it really should be. It inflates it. But the fact that he's X factor makes him develop super fast. So he's still going to be amazing. I'm going to make a big trade here, and I'm going to try and get Justin Fields another weapon on offense because this team is so stupid loaded that we should make a push right now. I know exactly who I want to. Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay, Marvin Harrison Jr. also played at Ohio State. Garrett Wilson, Ohio State. Justin Fields, Ohio State. Garrett Wilson, spectacular route runner, spectacular catching wide receiver, not very physical. Marvin Harrison Jr., deep ball threat, 6'3", 209 monster. Those two plus Justin Fields, it cost me an absolute haul, though. My upcoming first-round pick, 2 seconds and 2/3, gives us Marvin Harrison Jr. So we gotta hope that this trade pays off. It looks beautiful on paper. I'll say that. Marvin Harrison Jr. in his new threads. From the Arizona Fraudinals to the New York Jets. Also, I just gotta say, yo, they did my man dirty. Like, I know Marvin Harrison Jr.'s got some big lips, no homo. But they injected this guy with so much lip filler, he looks like your classic OnlyFans thought on Instagram. Why'd they do my boy like that? He doesn't look like that. The 2028 season was underway, and the Marvin Harrison Jr. trade proved to be immaculate, propelling the already rolling Jets to their best season yet, a 13-4 record. Listen, I don't want to say this was all Marvin Harrison Jr., but we are low-key dominating the AFC East right now. It also helps that the AFC East absolutely blows. Like, the Bills went 9-8. That's the next best. Cleveland went 10-7. They're in the playoffs. Justin Fields had by far his best season yet. It certainly helps when you add Marvin Harrison Jr. to Garrett Wilson, 2-time Offensive Player of the Year. But Justin Fields, unbelievably good season. Breece Hall, one of his best seasons as well. And actually, bro, if I'm Garrett Wilson, I am pissed. This man, Garrett Wilson, went Offensive Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year. Marvin Harrison Jr. instantly comes in and just takes over. 1,500 yards and 19 touchdowns. He's probably going to win Offensive Player of the Year now. Defensively, Drew Sanders with a 168 piece. 5 interceptions and 4 sacks. Hey, thank you, Los Angeles. Thank you, Los Angeles, for the easiest trade of my life. McCann and Quinnen Williams both have 12.5 sacks. And for the first time ever, Justin Fields cracks the top 5. You know what's kind of crazy, though? Kyler Murray has more passing yards. Like, he's in top 5. And I took Marvin Harrison Jr. I took away their star-studded best wide receiver, and he's still top 5. Clint Jowers and Jeff McLaughlin. These are 2 auto-generated guys in the top 5, then Joe Burrow smack dab in the middle. I don't know who wins MVP here. It could technically be Justin Fields. It really could be. Especially if he's got some rushing yards. Not really. Either way, we got to keep our eyes on the prize. Our wild card playoff game is against the Cincinnati Bengals, and Joe Burrow has been consistently throwing for 5,000 yards. So let's step up, play a great game here. Jamar Chase, Shamar Stewart, and Joe Burrow, all X Factors. We've got Garrett Wilson, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Quinnen Williams. Let's play ball, gentlemen. Look at this. MetLife Stadium at night? MetLife Stadium at night. Whenever I see MetLife Stadium at night, I think of Aaron Rodgers tearing his Achilles. Is that shitty of me? It's just... I've just seen so many memes of it, and MetLife looked like this, but we're not focused on that right now. We're focused on this ridiculous Jets roster. Justin Fields, who's been passing the ball super well, adding Marvin Harrison Jr., who is already one of the best wide receivers in the league, retaining Garrett Wilson, retaining Quinnen Williams, retaining Sauce Gardner, but I tell you what, we are on the verge of being salary cap bankrupt. The Jets have no bread left, and after this season, something's got to budge. Somebody's going to be off this team, a big name for sure. We're pulling a Los Angeles Rams. We're selling out for everything for the Super Bowl right now, so we can't make any big mistakes. As Andre Sisco lights up Jamar Chase, but it's still Jamar Chase. He makes the catch. It's 2nd and 2. I'm going to send a blitz here. I don't know. The Bengals are always passing. I'm on Goldberg, my Jewish safety. Nice work. 3rd and 11. Just what we need in the NFL. More white Jewish safeties. 3rd and 11. What do you got, Adams? Oh, what do you got? Great defense. We're going to hold. We're going to hold Cincy to 3 here. Yikes. My first offensive moment comes as we're down 10-0. We've already got a turnover. Not like this, boys. Not in MetLife. Hey, Marvin Harrison Jr., we're happy to have you, dude. But you know what? Garrett Wilson's still in the backfield. And we got to manage a little bit of this clock here. Damn, I thought we got out of bounds there, but we did not. I'm going to switch up this formation just a little bit. Dude, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Garrett Wilson just over there on the left side. That's such an unbelievable duo. Stepping up with Justin Fields. Lots of room to work with. He is, dude, his juke move is so good. Justin Fields' juke move has claimed so many ankles today. Might be able to grab the easy. Uh-oh. Maybe not. Yikes, that's great defense. Bengals team is playing really good defense. 2nd and 10, 29 seconds. Big play time. All right, Justin Fields, I'm telling you, I'm going to take it. Dude, he takes an ankle every time. He literally takes an ankle every time. Did I run out of timeouts? I did. We're out of timeouts, so we either got to get up there and spike it real fast or get out of bounds. Let's see what the Jets can do here. I'm going to step up, and we're just going to have to get up there. Spike this one real quick. Spike, 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 spike. Where's Justin Fields? Justin Fields, get under center, kid. 8 seconds left. We get that off. I think we got to kick this. We do. Hey, this is why we got Chris Boswell, though. Super accurate stud kicker, full power. Dude, 55 is usually a pretty tough field goal, but Chris Boswell is just... I think he bonked that. Did he bonk that? Hey, it's 3-10. We got the points. We start with the ball after half, and it's a red zone alert. We can tie this thing up right now. Wide receivers, Matthew Lewis, Shane Henry, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Garrett Wilson. I got a weird-looking camera angle here. I don't know what that was. We'll go 2nd and 9. Dude, you know what I don't think I've done? Can you believe this, gentlemen? This whole rebuild, I don't know that I've handed the football off. I low-key feel horrible for Breece Hall. No wonder the Bengals aren't ready for it. We never do it. Holy shit. Breece Hall claimed an ankle too. 10-10. The Bengals are going for it. 4th and 2. Oh, this is huge. Let's press cover, boys. Let's press cover. Flag? No way that's on us. False start offense. 4th and 7, and they're going to punt. Oh, my God. The Bengals O-line choking per usual. False start in the wild card. That's crazy. I've never seen, in such a crucial moment, you never see penalties. It's a spectacular punt, though, pinning us on the 6, all tied up, and it's a big end-of-game drive. All right, 1st and 10. Oh, shoot, do I got to run the ball a little more? Maybe I should be. Breece, the beast. Breece is going to give us 5 here. It's spooky. I can't believe how little I've ran the football. That was an eye-opener for me. Garrett Wilson, down seam. Great catch. Way to hang on to that football, and we're going to cut. Whoa, Bengals scored? Wait, how did the Bengals have 17? When did they score? Did we fumble? Did we get pick 6'd? I didn't even notice that, dude. When I took over, I thought that was after the punt. The Bengals scored somewhere in there. I'm sure you guys noticed that a long time ago, but I just noticed it. Wait, this is a game-winning drive. I'm admittedly a little more nervous than I was a few seconds ago. 2nd and 7. We got to make sure we can get this thing to overtime. 1:35, 2nd and 7. Trying to play perfect football here. And Justin Fields is going to get sacked. We're looking at a 3rd and 10. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. All right, Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson. Let's make a play. It's exactly why I have you two. Oh, my God. Down the middle, Matthew Lewis. No, but what is... That is the stupidest animation known to man. He does the backbreaker, the WWE animation. And all of a sudden, it's 4th and 10. Dude, that's literally the dumbest animation they've ever put in a video game. Garrett, I need you now! Garrett Wilson! Garrett Wilson! Garrett Wilson! 25 seconds on the clock. We gotta send this thing to OT or this season's over. 1st and goal. Justin Fields is gonna scramble out. We're just gonna go out of bounds with it. We might have got a yard or two. We still have 3 timeouts. I'm about to give this thing to Brees. I think I am. 1st and goal. Heavy set. Look at this set right here. Look at this. That's Sauce Gardner back there? Or do I have a separate Gardner? I've got 2 guys named Gardner, I guess. Brees Hall. Heavy set. End zone. That's a beaut, dude. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love that formation. 17 to 17. Bengals. It's 2nd and 5. I really hope we didn't start with the ball and already fumble it away. I'll pray that's not the case. 3rd and 5. They do not get that pass in. I'm going to go with a big blitz here. I'm going a big blitz here. I just want to get on Burrow before he can breathe. And I'm coming in with Goldberg. Go get him, Goldberg. Somebody get home. Almost. 4th and 5. Bengals should settle for the field goal. They're gonna. 4th and 5. They're settling for the field goal. No roughing the kickers. And they've got Jake Bates. Cool. Looks like Lions kicker. You know he's gonna pin. It's Jake Bates. All right, 20 to 17. But now we've got an opportunity. We score a touchdown here. We win this game. That's it. We score a touchdown here. It's over. Overtime versus the Bengals. I kind of want Marvin Harrison Jr. to do something crazy. Oh, he's got to step on him. No, Marvin. Marvin, you're too good to be getting caught right there. 2nd and 6. Kind of a heavier looking set here. Look at Garrett Wilson. Not the best ball. A big spin. Spin cycle, Garrett Wilson. It's a race. Another one. Garrett Wilson just put the game away in MetLife. And he bear crawls to the tunnel. Oh my God. The New York Jets. Dude, the double spin cycle. Garrett Wilson, I've never seen that before. He has both evasive and spin cycle as an ability. I don't know if that super juices his spin move. I don't know what that does. But that was a crazy touchdown to get a playoff dub. We're moving on. Dude, the first spin was money, right? The first spin was money. The second spin was just brutal. Get crawling. Get crawling, Garrett. Here's the playoff bracket. So in the AFC Championship, it is Jets-Jaguars. In the NFC Championship, it is Packers-Giants. So if the Giants win, we get to rematch them. We already beat them pretty bad last time we played them. I don't know how the Giants are so good in the sim. The Packers, though, would be a lot scarier. Jordan Love, Micah Parsons. I'd much rather see the Giants. As for the Jaguars, though, I'm not used to seeing the Jaguars here. They usually aren't very good. Jaguars' top players are Travis Hunter, looking like a stud. They got Xavier McKinney in free agency. Very nice pickup for them. BTJ, Josh Hines-Allen, T-Law, Trayvon. That's a good team. It's a very good team. We are a 93 overall, though. Like, this Jets roster is so loaded. I'm going to put back on the rivalry jerseys because they're just so dope. I love the rivalry jerseys. Let's get after it. 3rd and 5. I love the rivalries unis. I love this team we've built. Let's bring it home, gentlemen. Crucial 3rd down in a big, big game. And there's a reason that we trusted in Justin Fields. No! Justin, no! He never fumbles. I didn't knock on wood. He never fumbles. No. Dude, I just gassed you up, Justin. I literally just gassed you up to everyone watching this video. And you're going to go and do that. Press cover, Goldberg. Get your Jewish little grippers all over him. Cisco! Great tackle. 4th and 6. We're going to force a field goal. All right, Justin. Bustin' Fields. I should have slid, bro. That's honestly on me. Sliding is kind of a myth. Like, that's beta cuck shit, but I probably should do it. I ain't even gonna lie. Ooh, single coverage, MHJ? Dude, he's so good. Marvin Harrison Jr., I know he's been struggling in real life, but I think that kid still has so much potential. So much potential. And I'm proving it right here in the virtual video game. It's the 2-minute warning, and somehow we scored. I didn't even get a moment for it. We got a touchdown in. That's beautiful. And you know what I love about this defense? There are so many players through so many different routes of acquisition. And after this play, I'll talk a little more about it because I got to lock in and stay on good defense. You catch that. Oh, my God. Who's this monster who caught that? Wow, and they don't give me another moment, and the Jaguars score. I'll talk about my defense later. Offense, we could say the same thing, though. Marvin Harrison Jr., big trade for him. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, those are just Jets players that we've developed. Yikes, 2nd and 20. Trayvon Walker gets home. Shane Henry is one of my few really good drafted players on offense. I've drafted some monsters on defense, but this has not been a great draft for my O. Regardless, there's Shane Henry right there, our 6'6" Auburn tight end with 88 speed. We've still got Mason Taylor, the young rookie, and then we've still got some incredible wide receivers. All right, Justin, I'll slide down. I'll call a timeout too, manage this clock. We've got 2 timeouts, 2nd and 1. How can we catch him? How can we catch him lacking here a little bit? I think we go busted. Uh-oh, you're fast. No more fumbles, Justin. They keep giving me the scramble. I'm going to keep taking it. I think we go for a big one. I think we go Garrett Wilson or Marvin Harrison Jr. for a big one. No way! You guys have a double team! You're double teaming one guy? And you can't hold him right there? What are you doing? That was pitiful blocking. He's not Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald's the only guy I'll give you that excuse for. I'm going to find Garrett Wilson. We're going to have to get up there and spike this real quick and then take a shot for the end zone. That's some pitiful clock management by the Jets right there. That's honestly pitiful. That sack was the last thing we could have taken. I just didn't think he'd get through the double team. Wait a minute. That's a possible field goal. It's a great spike. Chris Boswell, I know you're old. I know you're unk. I know you're washed. I know you're chopped. I know you have no riz. But can you bury a 56? Doink! It doinked out! It doinked out! I've never seen it doink out! From 55, we doinked it in. From 56, we doinked it out. Holy shit. Chris Boswell, you're so chopped, 6'7" unk. You fraud. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, by the way. You fucking idiots just leave this shit in my comments, so I just regurgitate it like the good monkey that I am. All right, 1st and 10. We got 75 yards to go. Oh, 75 yards, 3 minutes, down by 3. Every single game is a slug out. It shouldn't be, though. Like, with this wicked offense we put together, it shouldn't be, but too many turnovers, too many things like that. Jets are playing ugly football. And by Jets, I mean me. This is an uncharacteristically bad offensive game for this Jets roster. But I don't think they're ready. I don't think they're ready for this play. They're certainly not. Shane Henry! Shane Henry, have a day! Have a day! Shane Henry is going to pick up a huge gain there. With some good clock management, we could do some damage here. Go halfback dive, Breece Hall. The juke's going to take us nowhere. We'll bring this to the 2-minute warning. All right, 2nd and 4. We're going right back to Breece. And he's going to pick up 3 yards. I don't know if we can continue to effectively manage this clock. Because, look, if we kick the field goal, we send it to OT anyway. But if we can be smart with this clock and pick up this 1st down here, we could put Jacksonville in a really tough position. All right, let's see if Breece can get about 4 yards right here. That would be a perfect run play, but I don't want any more. I don't want the touchdown yet. That's beautiful football right there. Look at this. I formation, 1st and goal. 45 seconds on the clock. Another run to Breece. Now we take the lead, and Jacksonville does not have a lot of clock to work with. That was beautiful clock management. I didn't want to risk it any further than that. That was already kind of risky what we did. But on 1st and 10, 36 seconds. Where's Trevor Lawrence going to go? No. Oh, I missed with Goldberg. Dude, Goldberg with that 99 hit power, I wanted to lay him out. Come on, my little Jew. Come on, my little Jew. Let's go lay the hammer. Come on! No. Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, the Jew stopper. Oh, my God. I was going to lay him out. Oh, 2nd and 3. Drew Sanders. Drew Sanders, here we go. 25 seconds. They already burnt 2 of their timeouts. That's honestly lethal for them. Goldberg! All right, Goldberg got to hit somebody, kind of. Jacksonville's out of timeouts. They got to take super legitimate shots at the end zone now. And I'm blitzing off the right side. This is super risky, but I'm doing it. Big blitz off the right side. Great play and clock management by Jacksonville. They get 4 yards and get out of bounds. We're going double bracket switch, which gives me double manned up on a tight end. I don't need that. Let's get Goldberg. I've got BTJ here. I'm a little... Oh, no. Sauce Gardner, don't you dare! Great defense, Sauce! Sauce Gardner on Travis Hunter. He clamps it up. Needed that so bad. I'm going to try and apply some pressure. 3rd and 6. Is it enough? That might be ball game! That might be ball game! Will McDonald got home. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. They got the snap off. Hail Mary. I can't believe they got it off, Goldberg. I need you now tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I can't believe they got that snap off. That was some of the craziest, like, get back to the line and call a play I've seen. But it wasn't enough for T-Law and the Jags. Oh, my God, let's go. What a play by the Jets. Big timer. It wasn't ugly. It wasn't ugly. I'm a stupid, dumb idiot. It wasn't pretty. It was ugly. But all they'll remember is we made the Super Bowl. And in the big game, guess who? Jets at Green Bay Packers were taking on the Michael Parsons Packers. Okay, your Super Bowl lineup, gentlemen. Here's our Jets roster heading to the Super Bowl. We have 699 overalls, no 5. Marvin Harrison Jr., Sauce Gardner, Breece Hall, Quinnen Williams, and Garrett Wilson. Ted Goldberg's a 97 with the morale boost. McCann, Armand Membu, Azariah Thomas, Rafael Mendoza, Fashanu, Shane Henry, Drew Sanders. Justin Fields is 90. Like, Justin Fields never got to be, like, crazy unbeatable, but he did just get superstar for making the Super Bowl, so I can actually put some abilities on him. I'm going to give him Jukebox. His juke is already really good. Let's just boost it up a little bit better. I'm going to give him No-Look Deadeye. And finally, I'm going to give him a Spin Cycle. Got to make him a runner. He's already making good passes. Yeah, this team is disgustingly good. And the Packers lineup we're taking on has 99 Jordan Love and Micah Parsons. No big shockers there. Edgerrin Cooper, Matthew Golden, and Josh Jacobs all progressed super well. We've got some auto-generated players as well. Jaden Reed's up there. Trevor Franklin, Quay Walker. I mean, we know it's a good team, but I'm feeling kind of unbeatable right now. Let's go have an awesome Super Bowl, gentlemen. 94 overall Jets. One of the best teams I've ever assembled. Ooh, I never liked this. The first moment of the Super Bowl is a defensive moment. And I'm going to hop on Drew Sanders here for this one. 3rd and 3. What does Jordan Love want? Josh Jacobs. He caught that contested and extended the ball. That was unbelievable. He caught the ball contested and extended his arm across. That was a spectacular play. You can't even be mad about that. Josh Jacobs just wanted it more. And I'm hopping on Goldberg because that looks like a run out of the Packers. Come on, Goldberg. It's not. It's a pass. Goldberg! Goldberg, you literally are just a hit power machine. That's all you're supposed to do. I want you to give out CTE like you're Jesus giving out bread. That is your sole goal. Goldberg, you Jewish fuck! Oh my God! 7-0, the Packers are in lead. Hey, we got a red zone alert though. We got a red zone alert. Come on now. It ain't over yet, boys. Marvin Harrison Jr. in motion. It's really just a decoy. We want him to look there, and all of a sudden, Justin Fields! Ow! Ref, save my boy. Like, that's a targeting or something. Just eject him, bro. That's my GOAT. Don't let him do that. 22 seconds left, 3rd and 20. This is a gigantic play. This is a gigantic play right here. And I'm going on Drew Sanders. What do we got, boys? Hey, we got a spectacular D-line for a reason. Let's use them! No way. Jordan Love broke the sack. Found a man. 4th and 1. It'll be a field goal. Dude, if we had got that sack, they wouldn't even have the field goal. No way they're going for this. No way on 4th and 1 they're going for this. I'm blitzing. They gotta be. Come on, Goldberg. Redeem yourself, kid. Come on, Goldberg. What do you got? He's not in. Oh, my God, he's not in. Oh my God, he's not in. He's not in. Matt LaFleur, choke job. A tail is all this time. They don't get any points. They don't get any points. How did he not get in? Dude, I was so enamored by Goldberg being this high overall 99 hit power. This dude is choking this game. Straight up. Oh my goodness, we're back on defense. This Packers offense is really giving it to me. They should have 14 right now. At least should have 10. That is such a crazy play to choke. Like, I just can't believe they did that. All right, they're going to get it into Tucker Kraft. That's a great play and some great yards on it. And we just got to stay in here on defense. I got to start sending some pressure on Jordan Love. I can't let Jordan Love just sit back there and just dot me up all day long. I just can't. Get home. Get home! Yes, sir! Rafael Mendoza! Our first-round pick in our very first season, I believe. Rafael Mendoza. Now a superstar making a huge play. We need a lot more of that, Rafael. We need a lot more of that. Good defense. That's fine. That's fine. Big hits! Not big enough, but we'll take a 3rd and 8. I think it's time for a blitz. Come on, let's come in hot, boys. Let's come in hot. Cisco's on Josh Jacobs. Can't give him a freebie, and that's a swat down. Rafael Mendoza with a sack into a swat down. Huge plays out of him, and Green Bay's going to have to settle for 3. Will lets this dude. The fact that they, like, really had it. They had those points before half, and they choked them away. It being 10-7 is a miracle for New York right now. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left. No, 3 minutes left. We've got very favorable field position as I take over here, and it's 2nd and 5. I want to see some man coverage. If I see some man coverage, Marvin Harrison Jr. is getting the football. He doesn't need to. Justin, let's get weird. He's got that new spin ability. He just unlocked spin cycle because he got superstar for the Super Bowl, and we're putting it to work early on. That was so risky. I really shouldn't be doing that, but I'm going with the best route combo ever. I got the Marvin Harrison Jr. speed out. Oh, I thought he was going to stay up. We only get a yard right there. Gotta love that stat out of EA there. Packers, today's 0. Season ranking 5, but it didn't show in what stat. It's Packers are top 5, you know. Top 5 what? You know, top 5. 2nd and 9. What do you got? Damn, Micah Parsons. I'm sick of him. Micah Parsons just came in hot. 3rd and 17. Dude, I thought our O-line was nice. Going into this season, I thought our O-line was nice. But in the playoffs, we're seeing some absolute powerhouses, and it's getting spooky. Nobody can guard Marvin Harrison Jr. Which one of you over there on the left side is about to stop Marvin Harrison Jr.? That's what I want to know. It's going to be none of you. Marvin Harrison Jr. We take the lead in the Super Bowl. Oh, my God, on 3rd and 17. They just ran match coverage on the Offensive Player of the Year, presumably. It's a fake draw play action. Great play. Dude, the Packers' offense is nasty. Straight up. These plays are, like, this is the computer. Calling some excellent plays right now. All right, we're going to guess pass here, and I'm going to try and get some pressure onto Jordan Love. I don't think anybody's home. Can we talk about Will McDonald's impact? I mean, you'd think it's Quinnen Williams or Mendoza. Will McDonald is the only player on that defense without an ability, and he just consistently gets on the quarterback. Goldberg! Woo! When Goldberg hits you, you spit out gold coins like Sonic, and he scrapes them all up. I know I'm getting demonetized for this shit. 3rd and 9, come on! Let's get it, baby. Andre Cisco on the left. Here we go, here we go. We're guessing pass again. We got to get some pressure on Jay Love. Good. Good! Goldberg! What? Oh my God, the ball just magneted to his hand. That made no sense. It was already knocked out, and it EA magneted into his hand. What an insane play that was. Holy shit, I can't believe what I just saw. Stepped out. It is, we're in shenanigans world. Dude, I almost want to let him score. Well, they have to score a touchdown. No, let's just hold them. Let's hold them, boys. We can do this. We can do this. Absolutely, we can do this. 2nd and 5. Nobody's home! And he catches that. Dude, they're catching everything. They're literally catching everything. Holy shit, 1st and goal. I need to sack him. I need a sack on Jay Love. Or they need to score right now. One of the two. I'm selling out for it. They either got to score right now or I need a sack. I don't... Well, they have no timeouts. What is he going to do here? Are they going to spike this? Oh, God, I don't like this. I need to have clock to get in range. I don't like this. All right, we're pressing up. I don't know how I feel about this. This is so spooky. Can we get on Jordan Love? Can we get home on the quarterback? 3rd and goal. Can we get home on the quarterback? I'm sending an all-out blitz. 3rd and goal for the Super Bowl in the red zone. 25 seconds left. We have all 3 timeouts. Jordan Love doesn't want to snap it. Is he like, what is Jordan Love doing here? Jordan Love, what are we doing here? Jordan Love, you're scaring the shit out of me. What are you doing here? What the fuck? Masterclass. Jordan Love masterclass. 3rd and goal from the 12. I couldn't even begin to tell you what that was. Oh, we're going to have an untouched. We're going to have an untouched. We got 6 blitzers. What do we got here, boys? How do we get home on Jordan Love? A sack ends it. Oh, my goodness. A swat down. 4th and goal. This is going to be the last play of the Super Bowl. I'm sending everything I got at Jordan Love right now. I might send Cisco, too. He's got another audible. Who's on the running back? Oh, no. Nobody is. Somebody get home! Fumble! Is that a turnover? It is! It is! Oh, my God. The Jets. The New York Jets. Oh, my God. That was... Dude, that drive out of Green Bay was unbelievable. They choked it before half for no points. They caught that miracle football, and still we somehow came out with that dub. That was one of the craziest dubs ever. That whole playoff run was just anxiety. Take a look at these stats. So Justin Fields, 10 for 14, 1 touchdown passing, 3 for 19, 1 touchdown rushing. It's kind of gotta be, right? MHJ had 7 receptions for 100 yards and a touchdown. I never got the ball to Garrett Wilson. That's criminal. Oh my God, I never considered. Super Bowl MVP goes to Rafael Mendoza. The Jets win the Super Bowl, and the MVP goes... Dude, it should have, though. Mendoza had an amazing game. The sack, the pass deflected. He had one of the most crucial drive stoppers. I just didn't think that they'd give it to him. Dude, shout out to this Jets team. What an awesome Super Bowl. What an amazing team here. Yeah, we might be in cap hell. We'll probably be in cap hell pretty soon here, but that's your Super Bowl MVP, ladies and gentlemen. Rafael Mendoza. Gentlemen, the New York Jets are Super Bowl champions once again, but this time around, women can vote, unfortunately. Thank you for watching, as always. See you boys in the next one. Peace!